The House of Representatives finally has a speaker after Trump-backed Representative Mike Johnson won the gavel on his first floor vote.
This body of lawmakers is reporting again to our duty stations. Let the enemies of freedom around the world hear us loud and clear. The People's House is back in business.
Johnson became the GOP's fourth nominee to replace ousted Speaker Representative Kevin McCarthy after Representative Tom Emmer withdrew his name earlier in the week due to intense criticism from former President Trump. A manhunt is underway in Maine after a mass shooting on Wednesday left at least 18 dead and another 13 injured. Authorities are searching for Army reservist Robert Card as a person of interest in connection with the shootings.
Out of nowhere, he just came in and there was a loud pop. Thought it was a balloon. I had my back turned to the door. And as soon as I turned and saw that it was not a balloon, he was holding a weapon, I just booked it.
Card is considered by officials to be armed and dangerous. Israel began its ground offensive against Hamas with a brief raid into northern Gaza on Wednesday night. The Israel Defense Forces struck multiple targets they deemed necessary to, quote, prepare the battlefield ahead of their anticipated full ground invasion. Additional humanitarian assistance is still being called for in Gaza as Palestinian civilians are facing dwindling supplies of food, water, and fuel. In an unexpected turn in former President Trump's New York fraud trial, Trump was called to take the witness stand to answer questions about an apparent violation of his gag order. Trump was fined $10,000 for the violation in connection to a comment he made about the judge and the person, quote, sitting alongside him.
This judge is a very partisan judge, with a person who's very partisan sitting alongside him, perhaps even much more partisan than he is.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese visited Washington this week, meeting with lawmakers and holding a joint press conference with President Biden. The leaders touched on the AUKUS nuclear agreement between the two countries and the United Kingdom, and emphasized the importance of the alliance between the United States and Australia.
Our alliance, the alliance between Australia and the United States, is an anchor. And I believe this from every fiber of my being, an anchor to peace and prosperity in the Indo-Pacific, and quite frankly, around the world.